Well, the City of Fremont passed a new ordinance which will make it easier to crack down on anyone helping to build or maintain homeless encampments. But those who regularly assist the unhoused say they worry they could also be at risk. KTVU Fox 2 reporter Mark Sayer is live in Fremont tonight with that story. Mark?
Well, Clayton, the new ordinance cites public health and safety. It now says that it's illegal to be outside with things like sleeping bags and other camping equipment without written permission. But there's also language in this new ordinance, aiding and abetting. And that has groups that work with the homeless communities here very concerned.
To word the ordinance properly. You know what I mean?
Homeless advocate Josh Pettypiece on the left is explaining the new ordinance to Michael Austin, who has lived here near the BART tracks in Fremont for about 2 years.
Basically, this is my home, man.
Pettypiece and his group, the Molino Foundation, do outreach to the unhoused.
And we provide meals and scripture and everything, clothes, resources, anything that we possibly can.
And his group is very concerned about the specific aiding and abetting language in the newly passed ordinance.
The police chief said it again and again that they won't target us, but they just passed the ordinance giving them the right to do such.
But Mayor Raj Salwan of Fremont says despite the language, groups which do outreach should not be concerned.
The ordinance was passed with the clarification around the issue around aiding and abetting. There was a lot of misinformation on the aiding and abetting clause.
Mayor Salwan says the new ordinance simply makes it clearer when enforcement can take place.
They were also saying that we would not allow nonprofits to do outreach work, and that was absolutely false. We've been saying that again and again, trying to correct the misinformation, but we have always maintained that we will always welcome nonprofits, our social workers to help the unhoused individuals.
So if they ask you to move, which could be any day, any minute.
Back at the encampment, Michael Austin says he is not sure what he will do if crews come someday and tell him he has to leave.
It's baloney to me. I mean, I understand where they're coming from because a lot of these people, they messes everywhere and they're in the public eye. Here's a little different. I mean, we're not really, you know, people go by BART, you know, but I don't know what to really make of it.
Just help us, Lord.
As for Pettypiece, he says his group will continue its outreach no matter what.
We're not going to stop.
Now, the mayor says the city is now drafting a memo to be filed with this new ordinance, making sure that the council's intention is clear, that it is not to be applied to outreach groups and nonprofits that work with the unhoused population. But nevertheless, the language does remain in the ordinance, which takes effect in 30 days. Reporting live in Fremont, I'm Mark Sayer, KTVU, Fox 2 News.